Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Alex World. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are taking good care of yourselves. Now today's video is not a music reaction. It's more of a me reacting to like a compilation of this TikToker called Danny Kim. Apparently he has some really interesting ones. I saw this when it was like what, 1 a.m. when I first saw a TikTok by him. But it's just basically him talking about, like, showing him how, like, fast food, bringing him to like to some chefs and making them try and transfer into something better. Now I'm really excited to look at this. So it's gonna be a long video. It's 11 minutes, the compilation. So let's jump into it. But before we do, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, make sure the notification bell. 3 most important things on this channel, guys. It's free, takes less than 10 seconds, and it really helps me get out there, get some new people on the channel. And I want to show some love to all my older subscribers, my newer subscribers. You guys are all welcome here. I love you all. Let's get to 5K subs together as a community, and let's enjoy this reaction.
Hey Chelsea, can you turn my Chick-fil-A into a macaron?
Yeah, let's do this. We got nuggets, a bunch of Chick-fil-A
macaron.
sauce. Of course, we have the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. What I think I'm gonna do is I'll have my base macaron recipe. Gonna chop them up. Of course, the chicken. Chop these finely. Here it is, deconstructed. Gonna fill this up.
That's how you do it, share, like.
The fun part. Then we add
I don't
our
know.
crumble.
I don't know whether I should be disgusted or not, but it's interesting takes to see.
We'll put the Chick-fil-A sauce. 1 cup of powdered sugar. It's good. Put that pickle in there. We're gonna put the crumbles too, and I'm gonna put it in a piping bag.
It's savory macaroni.
So we're gonna just pipe a new ring of Chick-fil-A sauce. Top it up with a piece of chicken. Just top it up.
Alright, so we got the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Let's give it a try. Whoa.
Asking my chef friend to turn my McDonald's sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle gourmet.
Make something work with this. First thing I'm going to do is carefully try to remove the cheese. So now we have this, we're just going to dry this out. The next thing we're going to do is make pad de chou.
So satisfying watching them deconstruct the fast food. It's actually quite interesting to see what they come up with, and like the ideas come up with on the spot. Even though if it's like, it is like rigged, they really plan this before he comes in, but it's still interesting nevertheless.
Okay, so milk, get a little bit of butter, pinch of salt. I'm just going to dice up my hash brown. So now I'm going to work a little bit on my sausage ragu.
Ooh,
So now I'm going to add the
sausage
flour. Just going to stir this in. After many minutes of mixing, I'm going to transfer this to our mixer. We're going to start adding our eggs. Good dough. So I have my potato, my hash brown. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of cheese, a little bit of our pad de chou dough. Blend this together. I'm going to add a little bit of chive. We're going to put this in a pastry bag, mixture. I'm going to take some twine, water, a little tray with olive oil.
Interesting.
As soon as they start floating, you know they're done. I'm just going to let these cool down while we make the last component, which is going to be the sauce. Next step is to make the sauce. I think we're going to do like a carbonara style. So I'm just going to kind of put this egg patty in the blender. Then I'm going to add cream to it. And now we have our whip. That's going to be our sauce. Now we're ready to start the sausage patty that we have. Shallots and garlic that have been like slow cooked in a little bit of olive oil. Adding my sausage. A little bit of oil.
It looks like
for
me, that generally looks like that sausage and like the onions look decent. Like, it's not one of those things where like, he took all the recipes and they look kind of messy, kind of grim. But I think out of all of the things that they cooked and mixed, this one looked more normal for me. That's cool though. That's cool though.
Bitter green. Take our crumbs. These I'm just going to give a nice little chop. We're going to take some oregano here. Just gonna mince up a little bit of oregano, a little bit of butter to make a little bit of brown butter. You guys see right here, you see the bits and pieces? Yeah, that's what we're looking for. I want the milk solids that are in the butter. So I'm gonna add my oregano. Then we're gonna add our McGriddle pancake, kind of crush these down. And now we're gonna kind of bring everything together. We're gonna add this to the pan. So this is the egg patty, a little bit of milk and egg yolk. Take some of our hot water. There's a lot of black pepper. Not breakfast anymore. A really nicely coating kind of Parmesan cheese. McGriddle crumble.
Okay.
There you have it, man.
That looks amazing.
That looks really well presented. Is it good?
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. That was awesome. Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, man. Until next time.
That must be really interesting to taste, you know?
Hey, Rosie, can you...
Deconstructing all the fast food and then putting in extra elements inside of it, like where they're different tastes. Really interesting. I might try that, but like I don't have any chef friends, so who would I ask?
Can you make something out of these blueberries?
Blueberries, my favorite. First thing we'll do is crack some eggs. Gonna add our sugar,
Some dessert, I guess.
warm milk, and melted butter. We're gonna slowly pour this in. Next, we do the dry ingredients, all-purpose flour. We have baking powder, a little bit of salt, and I added dried corn powder to this. Very important when you're making cakes or anything light and fluffy is to sift. The corn's not going to pass through because it has texture, so we'll just dump that in. I don't want
Nice.
to overmix it.
You could put the blueberries on top.
A little bit of flour. It just helps suspend in the mixture a little bit better.
Yeah. I like this.
And then we pop them in the oven. Alright, these guys should be done.
Woo-wee. I like that.
This is heavy cream. We're gonna whip it up. I'm gonna add some corn powder, powdered sugar, just
But
to
why adding more?
give it a
What?
slight sweetness and more of that corn flavor.
Is this more like a topping on top of it? Oh, she's filling it. Okay. That's satisfying to watch. Wow, okay.
Here it is, blueberry cornflake Twinkie.
Blueberry Twinkie.
Blueberry Twinkies. Okay, I see you.
Hey, chef, can you turn my favorite snacks gourmet?
Let's do it. Let's see what we got. Doritos, nacho cheese, we got Cheetos, jalapeno, some chicken
Cheetos,
taquitos.
Cheetos jalapeno are fucking goated. I really like hot chips. They're nice.
Some ramen.
Can you use my Slurpee too? Can you do something with this?
And most def. We're gonna reduce this down to get more of the concentrated sugar in there. So what I'm gonna try to do is make a tamale. Put some of these in here. Then the Doritos.
I don't even know what he said.
Put this ramen in
A tomato or something.
there. Chicken flavor there.
It's just so fascinating to watch. Like to see like what different chefs come up with. Like it's really cool to watch this.
To try to get a masa consistency. Smells good. And we're gonna put this mix inside here. We're gonna use this as a wrapper. Put that in there. So I'm wrap this nice and tight. Bring it over here. Put this in here.
Is he soup eating it?
Taquitos. I'm gonna make like a chicken sauce. So I'll try to get all this cheese and like buffalo sauce. Loosen this up. Try to get like a little creamy consistency. I got some fresh local corn, some cilantro, and got some shishito peppers. Throw those in there. Add a little stock. I'm gonna put that right here. You know what will make this better? Nice steak. Got a nice steak here. Some salt and pepper there. Nice olive oil.
Season it properly. Yes, sir. Oh, that's a nice.
I'm trying to keep it creamy. Yep. We're gonna let that rest for a bit, and we're gonna go check on the tamal. So it looks nice and hot there. Feels warm. I'm gonna unwrap this.
How many tries do you think they've done?
There's a Coke, medium rare.
That's a nice
Some of
serum.
these chips. Use this as like a garnish. Remember, we had that Coke Slurpee in here, so it's reduced down. Add some of that in there. Add a little butter. It's like a nice little sweet sauce here. Tastes good. Now we're gonna plate this up. Try to coat it up with the Cheetos, the Doritos. Try to get a nice smooth cut. Here. Set that right there.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna plate this up fine dining style. Put that all right here.
Maybe a bit too red,
We'll
but
plate that up right here. And some little lime juice. Can't forget the cotija cheese right there. And there's some chili powder. That's it.
woo! That looks mean. That, bro. That look good as hell, bro.
Hey, chef, can you turn my favorite chips gourmet?
You know I can, bro. Let's try it out. Let's see what we got. Coming at you with Cool Ranch. You got 3D Spicy Ranch Doritos, chili cheese nacho flavored 3D Doritos, and we got some of my favorite. We got hot Cheetos. We're gonna make like a Cool Ranch fonduta, maybe a little salad, and then I'll take these hot Cheetos and I'll grate them over the top, make it fancy.
Ooh.
I got everything ready. We can turn it into an actual meal hill that will actually taste pretty good. Got some cream here, so I'm just gonna throw those in there. So I'm gonna strain this after.
Interesting
I really want
step.
to get as much flavor out of these as I can. And all I'm trying to do is actually steep the Doritos. So I'm just trying to get all that delicious flavor. Let's crack some eggs. And then we're gonna start whisking. You can see I used a really big bowl, but I really want to incorporate as much air as I can into this. All right, so the eggs are whisked. We're just looking at our cream here with our Cool Ranch Doritos. You can see all those flavors are coming out of those chips. This is good to go. We're gonna go right into the blender. Parmigiano Reggiano. And we're gonna add a little fresh ricotta. I get this ricotta from a really reputable creamery in Connecticut. Let's blend this up. All right, this is gonna go in the fridge. We're gonna chill this down. Next step, we are going to make our tortilla española. I don't want to crumble them up too much. I definitely want the flavor and the texture in there. Let's not forget about hot Cheetos. Look at these things. Let's put these in. Okay, let's take a look at this. Sorry, I'm gonna break them up just a little bit. Now we're gonna go in. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna like that. Add a little bit more olive oil to your pan. Look at that, how beautiful that is. And you invert it. And voila. I'm gonna let this sit over here. I'm gonna take a
Interesting.
here, crumble it up really good.
It's like kind of basic, but it's cool.
Salad's ready. I'm gonna check on my sauce real quick. We will go to plate up. I'm happy. Look at this, just a beautiful creamy sauce. Let's go for final plate up here. Let's do it. We are going to cut our tortilla española. Smells like a tortilla.
Spanish
española.
tortilla,
See?
yeah, okay.
Those lovely chips in there.
Got a lovely salad that's dressed, lemon juice, olive oil,
And some Cool Ranch chips.
we're gonna take this, our beautiful sauce.
Just kind of cascade it down. Here you have your tortilla española, and then you've got, just to gild the lily, a little bit of hot Cheeto dust grated on top. And voila, get the whole Cheeto in there, okay? I'll tell you something, this is the first time anybody's looking at a Dorito and hot Cheeto tortilla española. You saw it here first. Peace.
That looks kind of good, though. I ain't gonna lie, it looks very nice. Very clean, very, like, subtle. Like it, I like it. Okay, so that was it of the compilation. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me on this. Just a little break from all the music reactions that will be continuing on today. Love you all. Much appreciated you joining this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.